Football, 8 is great for primary schools. When it comes to developing a new pipeline of young skillful footballers for Singapore, sometimes less could be more. Starting this year, football tournaments for primary schools will be 8-a-side instead of 9, as both the Football Association of Singapore, FAS, and the Education Ministry believe this will give boys and girls more time on the ball and a better chance to hone their skills. Team sizes were cut once in 2012, when they were trimmed from 11 to 9, but footballing authorities believe it is best to drop one more player, to stay in step with the best practice internationally on developing youth football. FAS Deputy President Bernard Tan told the Sunday Times, "When fewer players are playing, they are more involved in the game. The approach to the game will also be different. Currently, youth-level football adopts what Tan describes as beehive thinking, where the players just group together and chase the ball. In an 8-a-side game, players can develop their touches," he said. "Winning is not everything. We will have coaching clinics to encourage the ball to be played on the ground instead of pumping it up in the air." He hopes the children will play a style of football based on quick passes, rapid movement, ball control and technique. Ideally, school coaches should attain a minimum qualification of an Asian Football Confederation C coaching license, he added. Another initiative in the works is an inaugural inter-primary school futsal tournament to get younger kids started on the 5-a-side variant of the sport. The new thinking has been endorsed by all the main bodies involved, FAS, Ministry of Education, MO, and the Singapore Primary Schools Sports Council. Tan Chen Ki, MO's Divisional Director of Student Development Curriculum, said that all the partners agree on the need to organize developmentally appropriate competitions for students, and cutting team size to 8 will achieve this goal for both junior, primary 4-5, and senior, primary 6, divisions. It will better allow students to put into practice the fundamental skills and techniques learned, she said. "We hope this will make football even more engaging for students, cultivate their joy of playing, and in the process, foster important values such as teamwork and resilience. A different ball game. We hope this will make football even more engaging for students. And in the process, foster important values such as teamwork and resilience." Tan Chen Ki, Ministry of Education's Divisional Director of Student Development Curriculum, on the benefits of cutting team size to 8. Geylang Methodist Primary School's teacher coach Christopher, 39, welcomes the change. "A lot of primary school fields are very small and 8-a-side is perhaps the maximum to allow for meaningful football, or else the field is too crowded," he said. School pitches need to be 50 meters to 70 meters long and 30 meters to 50 meters wide for competition use, but, according to MK, most schools tend to have smaller fields. With the plan, FAS hopes to remedy 2 problem areas of youth football in Singapore, a small talent pool and the recent poor results suffered by the various national age group teams. In 2014, an FAS survey of 100 of the 187 primary schools revealed that only 5.9% of boys and 1.6% of girls played the sport. With fewer talented players coming through, Singapore suffered a string of disappointing results at various age group competitions. Last August, the under-22s were eliminated from the group stage for the second straight SEA Games. 3 months later, the U18s had 3 sent off in the 2-4 loss to Mongolia in an Asian Football Confederation U19 Championship qualifier. FAS hopes the new approach will turn things around. With 3 fewer starters from a squad of 15, it is also encouraging schools to send a second team to give more players a chance to compete. Its intention is welcomed by Wesley Fernandez, whose 11-year-old son Casey plays for St. Joseph's Institution Jr. It gives more chances to more kids, said the 39-year-old. Otherwise, they may never get the opportunity. Aslan Saad, the teacher coach of Shikun Primary, also backed the move. But the 46-year-old, who has 100 students playing football as a co-curricular activity in his school, cautioned that a big gap in standards could have an adverse effect. There are powerhouses in every zone and it is not uncommon to see lopsided scores, he said. Much as some schools like to be in tune with FAS' aim to develop kids, it can be demoralizing to play passing football when you are losing 8-0. More children playing, and staying in, football will provide FAS with a base to build on. It is no secret that the big issue is participation, said Bernard Dan. We need to get more and more kids to play from a younger age. If we can get them to start between the age of 5 and 8, we have a good chance of developing their skills to a high level and perhaps, help them embark on the elite path. If we depend only on the weekend academies and the current system, we'll never get the numbers. The FAS runs its own academy, the FAS Football Academy, FFA, formerly known as the National Football Academy, NFA. It coaches elite players aged 15-18. In addition, the FAS has oversight of the Centers of Excellence, training U14, U16 and U18 youths run by local S-League clubs. On the NFA's name change this year to the FFA, 10 explained, previously, the base was narrow. It was a case of the FAS seeding the COs and letting them develop talent. But now we want a lot of academies to spring up around the country, the more the better. We want schools to be recognized as an academy. We hope that, for example, a school like Hong Kong Secondary can stand a fair chance when they face Singapore Sports School.